Hi, I'm going to do a walkthrough here of my second album for Project Life for 2018. So this album runs from July to December of last year. And so the first 6 by 12 pocket page that I just turned there, the first half of that is July 4th, and then the second one there on the left is a trip we took to Great Wolf Lodge. And then on the right is just the rest of that week. So you'll see in my album that I feel like there's two kinds of spreads. There are spreads that I did for assignments, and there's spreads that I did not for assignments. And it's kind of obvious because I feel like the way that they look is very noticeable if I'm using just a single collection or manufacturer or theme or anytime that my products are really limited, I feel like it actually makes the spread look far better. So for this spread, we were actually on vacation for this week and I did a whole album. So I ended up doing a recap of all the stuff I did around our house in the month of July. And I just did a repeated stamp of that house and then journaled about everything that I did. And here is an assignment I did for Elle's Studio. And so again, repeated. I think I did that entire spread with just a stamp set. And then actually this spread, I think I only did that journaling card for the title card and then just played with mixed media watercolor and letter stamps. So I just really enjoy limiting my products because it sort of makes creativity happen a little bit more. This is a Mod Podge of different products, but still really like the way that it turned out. This one uses, I can't remember the name of this collection. I love all that watercolor though. It's one of the Ali Edwards story kits, but I can't remember which one. I want to say Light? No, that's not right. I don't know, but I really like the way that it matched the colors of the week. That's always a fun little surprise when the colors of the kit match the colors of my life. This spread was just a bunch of random products. I had some Kelly stamps in there for the Everything is Figure Outable. I love that stamp. I think that's so funny. This one uses an Ali Edwards story kit. Again, I can't remember which one. It's hard to remember. I printed out that journal card, Bring on the Routine, and then I printed out another one and cut out just the Bring to kind of pop it. I actually was going to do Routine, but they were too small. So I ended up doing Bring because it was a little bit easier to fussy cut them. This one, the Reading Rainbow logo, I just found online and then added in text, take a look, it's in a book underneath, because we met LeVar Burton and I thought, I've got to have a special journaling card for that experience. So I just put it together in Photoshop. And this just uses a bunch of random Ali Edwards cards. I enjoy kind of going through my stash from over the years to pull some spreads together. It's kind of like a fun little game. This one is the same thing. I used some Brandy Kincaid actually in this one. I think all the middle cards are Brandy Kincaid. She has monthly collections, at least she did in 2018, called Extravagant Hope, and they're really beautiful. This one uses Elle's Studio, so this one was for an assignment as well when I was on that design team. And so again, there's a lot of similarity in the design when I use a single manufacturer or a single kit or collection. I think it just makes everything go together a little bit better. So I find that I rarely mix manufacturer. I might mix kits or collections within a manufacturer, but rarely do I mix the style of designers because I feel like it just doesn't quite look as, I don't know, it just doesn't go together quite as well. This is Studio Calico. This is mostly using a stamp set that they sent me. I think every single journal card uses that stamp set. So again, limiting the product. This one is using random stuff from my stash, from my Ali Edwards stash. You can see a pregnancy test again. This was the pregnancy that I am currently in the middle of when I found out I was pregnant. Halloween, such a fun week. This uses more random Ali Edwards stuff. And this actually, I can tell from the spread, this was around the time, so this was the beginning. I had, as I just said, I was just freshly pregnant. And so I didn't work on, from the time that I did that spread where I found out I was pregnant, I don't think I scrapbooked for like 5 or 6 weeks. And so I did all of these spreads like in one day. And because I just really wanted to get the stories down. It was really bothering me that everything was so unfinished. And so I think I had the day off work or something, and I just sat down, and I think I took the day off work, and I just sat down and did this all. I think I caught up on like 4 or 5 weeks in one day and did very minimal design. I mean, it was mostly just journaling. And then this, I think, actually is the week where I started to feel a little bit better, or at least when I documented this, because I liked this spread a lot more. But even for the spreads that I don't think, oh, I just love this so much, I'm just so thankful that I, have taken the time to get them down. So this is where December daily starts. So each, rather than an entire spread being 1 week, now it's just half a spread is 1 week, because that's what I usually do for December daily, because that way I only have to come up with 3 photos rather than 7 for the week, because I'm taking so many for December daily. And this year, again, I was still pretty tired and struggling to be motivated to take pictures and to scrapbook, so everything was kind of minimal. Like that one of me and my husband with his guitar, that's from our announcement. That was just a video screenshot. And then this is New Year's Eve, the way we spent New Year's Eve. So thanks for watching.